The lane is... I feel like this lane might be a bit tough for 11, even though he's got so much sustain that comes out as the Bloodseeker. He's versus ET, and this hero's just been so strong whenever you have...
Yeah, I mean, how much do you feel PYW is going to be able to do to hold back ET? How safe can he keep old 11 up it?
He probably can't, because you have the double stuns that you're going to be able to play around later on when you get Hex. So he should have a decent time at least, but I think it's still going to be a little... He's going to have a decent time to at least protect him from dying, but I still think old 11 won't get much last hits up here.
Mid lane, pretty even at the moment. 8 for 1, 7 for 1.
I wonder how well they're going to be able to secure Poyoyo's farm as well. It's a Monkey King, so traditionally the Monkey Kings, we'll watch PYW eat a couple hits. He should be okay.
Yeah, it's going to take 2 more. And he's got the Dukes hit around the trees. Fly won't be able to find him.
But yeah, they picked a pretty greedy safe lane, it feels like to me. Monkey King, usually versus these melee heroes, he thrives, like Beastmaster. But Beastmaster plus a ranged hero is actually really strong versus this Monkey King Medusa lane. So I think securing the farm for Poyoyo could be a little difficult as the levels do start coming out for crit. Are seeing the runes being checked out. DY camping bottom. Abed able to get the 1 rune. DY will look to protect this one for Ori. But Abed's coming out even in the matchup, and we saw, of course, how GPK, he really handled Ori in that one. But as we know, Abed, very comfortable in this matchup, knows exactly how to play around those slight dodges versus the Remnants to keep Flame Guard active.
I mean, all things said and done, out of all 3 lanes, all cores are having a fine time. Nobody's getting bullied completely. First blood will finally fall on the top lane. And they won't look to dive for Arteezy. Old 11 able to beat him back. So these kills already. I think get some level advantage on the Bloodseeker. The setup is there. Arteezy, he's in trouble. He's going to get taken down. PYW finding him. And I guess Arteezy just not expecting PYW to lead in through the trees and the burst to be there from the setup into the Bloodbright, but it was. That's Arteezy out there. I mean, that's huge. That's blowing that top lane wide open.
They're playing the lane just like really well. PYW is perfectly in position every single time. Mid, you see that crit rotation. PYW is coming in to help.
See, they get the kill. PYW won't be able to set up anything on his own. So EG at least able to make something happen elsewhere whilst the top lane starts to fall apart.
Abed sees a small camp stack. He also identifies that there's vision on the high ground there. Actually, cool play there by Abed, dragging the wave to the left so he knows there's an obs ward there. It's only there for 10 more seconds, so unlikely they'll get the D ward. But now mid, PYW shows his face.
Yeah, Abed's just going to jump straight away. He's got the 6 and he uses it immediately. And he goes with the Remnants, the follow-up burst from crits enough. I mean, top Arteezy's got to be careful. PYW's coming over again. 6 is about to be there on old 11. If they get any sort of setup onto Arteezy here on his own, he's not going to stand a chance. Bottom lane, trying to get in with the aggression, EG. 2 supports backing up Ice, but Poyoyo keeps himself firing it back. We'll see the attempt up top. Not quite able to go there. Old 11 didn't quite have that level 6 here. Still waiting on it in a creep or 2.
They've slowed down Arteezy so much. We've seen a lot of times with these Clinks, they just rush the Maelstrom without even boots. He has to go boots in this matchup just because he's getting run down. And yeah, old 11 is going to be 6th now. Yeah. With treads, with Urn, very strong. I mean, can Arteezy even stay up here on his own now? It seems so dangerous. Perhaps waiting for them to maybe overcommit, checking if Abed has a TP, then they'll probably look for a counter gank play. Doesn't want to just straight up abandon the lane. They are seeing the rotation, though. They have this ward that Fly did place before
he's got to get out.
Lane. Yeah,
he's backing off. Yeah. Arteezy knows he can't stay up here any longer. They already have a jungle ward though placed for him, so they're gonna be able to watch him if he ever does farm these camps inside their safe triangle. Abed though, since he sees the storm move top, immediately starts pressing onto mid, looking to go for some tower damage. And they will send Poyoyo to the mid lane. So again, both of these safe laners abandoning their lanes. Yeah, and Poyoyo as the Medusa can sort of sit around and farm this mid area of the map without any threat from EG's heroes? Yeah, they've got the counter gank, same thing, right? Like Ori, he walked top, he didn't make the teleport, so he didn't have to use his teleport. Same thing for old 11, they both have TPs available. If Poyoyo gets gone on, I mean, he's priority #1, they'll double TP to protect him. So laning phase, first 8 minutes, Vici, about 1k gold up because of that top lane being so successful, 900 ahead of the Clinks on that Bloodseeker. The difference in the carry here for Cyril so far, with the ease of lane they had to start things off with. Arteezy gonna have to do a little bit more of a recovery than Poyoyo.
First, and also Vici takes the first tower. Usually the team with Beastmaster is the ones who end up getting that first one, but EG will quickly catch back up. His bottom will get sieged.
I see Vici as well. They're keeping the 3 heroes up around this tier 2. Again, just, Arteezy having to play so cautiously. He's been completely left on his own on this half of the map by the rest of his team with, EG looking for these sort of objectives. So, yeah, just such a scary game for Arteezy in these early stages.
PYW looking for the smoke up. They're taking Ori bottom.
So what sort of setup they can get? DY scanning things out, but Arbed knows he's watching.
They're watching Arbed though. Look at this early ward they placed on the Tinker spot.
Ooh, a lovely little dodge there from Arbed as he avoids death, absolutely. He gets caught by one of those stuns. He is gone.
He has a regen too, so he's back all the way up to full. And walking into their jungle is a little scary for the supports. Walking into a Beastmaster with all these creeps. Look at PYW getting slowed down.
EG, they're just charging straight for the line. They'll get him. Jump over with the Remnant. PYW is gone. They might want to try for more underneath the tier 2. DY and Ori are down here.
They're thinking about it.
They have Roar at the ready from Ice 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 if he wants to lead in. Quick jump from Arbed over to the side.
Oh, I can hear this.
It's going to be okay here. Ori not wanting to go for the grab. No, there's a lot of EG around.
Did you? He slighted and quelling bladed the tree during the slight to cut
damn.
DY. I mean, it doesn't kill him, but it was a little bit of fancy footwork.
I was going to say, just sort of saying, hey, I'm going to do this. Watch out, DY.
I know where you are.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. We've got to look out for those plays coming out again from Arbed.
Arteezy's game might be pretty difficult. Like, Old 11's just going to Atos him, just blood right full commit onto him inside most of the team fights, I feel. He really almost has Atos. It's about to be done. That's when we'll probably see the big action kicked off from Vici, but they might look to anyway fight around mid tower since EG is collapsing with that Beastmaster.
See what they want to do about this Vici Gaming TP coming over from Old 11. He's ready to join the crew here. It's Vici Gaming. Everybody apart from DY right now around this mid lane. The tier 1 falling slowly. Oyoyo's going to start to try and clear it out.
Haven't shown the blood right. That's their best way to wave clear besides the Medusa snake. We'll stop the push though with that snake, of course, and EG's gonna smoke. Look to catch around the ancient side. I think they're recognizing that, it's like Arteezy's not able to farm the ancients because he doesn't have Maelstrom, and Poyoyo's just freely farming ancients at every single one of these camps, so they have to slow him down.
They've got to do something, and they have got good kill potential with the Mystic Flare. Ancient. Let's see here. What's next here? We're back. Don't know, ladies and gentlemen, if you lost us, but we are back. Not quite sure what happened there. Maybe you can still hear us. And we couldn't hear one another. Hopefully it's all good. Anyway, but able to actually get back and reset Old 11. They're going to try and jump for him in the mid. They've got the chain set up. Mystic Flare comes crashing down this time. More than enough damage from EG. They get that set up into the ult from Crit. And not many heroes are going to stand a chance at this stage of the game. So much damage at this point.
And immediately starting to siege the tower. Starting to crawl their way back into this game. Vici still looking to split up around the map, just looking to get this. I mean, they are playing much more of a greedy lineup with this Medusa, Storm, and Bloodseeker cores. Until they do have that, pretty much the Atos on the Bloodseeker, it's a lot harder for them to just force this action. Unlike EG, where their action just needs to come from a slight chains, and then that's a setup for the Skywrath every single time. These two things are just easy. It's either one of them just catching onto him, and he's just likely dead.
And no sort of ways to bail him out either. It's not like Vici Gaming have any sort of save. And we're just going to bail Ori out. He gets caught, he's dead, absolutely.
Exactly, yeah. Ice 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 already has the Helm of the Overlord too, and looks like they're going to find another kill with that. Just amazing vision that they have, really. Like, EG's just constantly able to play around this, because they have all these deep wards down, they have the Hawk they can play around too, and Vici just doesn't seem like to be able to fight back.
No, not at all.
With a Beastmaster lineup, we're getting even one kill.
Yeah. Straight to the Roshan. And yeah, with that continued vision around it, they're going to have any sort of information on Vici Gaming approaching immediately.
It's just dead too fast. Their actual best teamfight hero is the Monkey King in this game, until Deuce starts to feel like she can get involved. So a free one for EGI. very crisp macro movements.
That's just solid stuff. They're just controlling this triangle completely.
Yep.
They're going to try and fight VG. They're going to go with the zip and straight over there. The counterplay, Ori is just gone. But they'll lose the Aegis, but they don't care about the CG. They're more than happy with this sort of a trade, as Old 11 also taken down on the front of it all. Now the chase comes out from Ahmed. Straight over towards the Deuce, and Poyoyo will be able to remove the chains with the Manta, but they're still trying to dive in onto him, over to the side. The tree is cut, DY hits the ground. You've got Ahmed just diving into the base, past the tier 3s, chains him back up. He's going to be able to kill the Medusa. Poyoyo's dead. Get back out of there. DY cut down as well by Crit. As EG, I mean, it's
picture perfect, really.
I mean, what did EG Gaming do? It was sort of a slow start, and then as soon as they lost that triangle to EG, they lose the Roche, they lose the team fights, and now this sort of a hit where pretty much the entire team goes down. I mean, EG's just hitting their timings, and Vici Gaming, they're getting shaken up real bad.
I mean, Crit already has Natos, and because of this, now look at EG, they're
look
already
at this
prepared for the
wraparound.
move.
I don't know if Vici Gaming is going to be ready for EG coming from this angle.
They're trying to bail out, they know.
Old 11, he will manage to TP out. PYW and DY, they are going to fight back. Zippo, but
Ori's just gone.
He just disappears.
Did he even get it disabled? I think he just died to the sheer damage.
It was just the raw damage. He goes and he's just gone.
That's not even with everybody, too. Ice was still just lingering around the mid lane. They kill the Skywrath, but they lose 3 big ones.
I mean, everything continuing to plan here for EG.
It really has just been picture-perfect planning for them.
Yep.
After those lanes didn't go perfect for them, they, like you said, invading the triangle, denying that away from the Medusa seems like a recipe for success, as they have just so much dominance now. 2 tier 2s taken out so early on. Now just going for top as well, and the control continues.
It's going to be another tier 2 soon. I mean, if they keep this pushing and turn just the tier 1 into a tier 2 as well, I feel like this has got to be one of the games where all tier 2s have gone down the fastest if EG keep this up.
I agree.
This is some insane push in early game here from Evil Geniuses. Vici Gaming, they've got to regroup, gather themselves, and think about how they're going to hold in any sort of team fight. They're going to try another move here, Ori. It's going to go straight over towards Fly, but Fly's pretty tanky here. The blood right will come out, but Fly's still alive. They've silenced Ori. Ori's gone. DY as well. The damage comes through from Artesia's. Old 11 hits the deck. Fly will fall, but now Poyoyo surrounded by EG. PYW will attempt to help out, but he can't keep his Medusa alive. Poyoyo falls. And they're going to call it 22 minutes in. Evil Geniuses just destroyed Vici Gaming. They just slammed them out the way. This was a complete beatdown, and EG, I mean, this is the cleanest Dota they've brought out so far. Yeah. It was picture perfect. They
10 minutes
ticked
of
all the boxes.
Wow. Like, actual 10 minutes of perfection, right? They had Ori's number. It feels like Vici just slowed down a little bit too much, didn't utilize that heavy farm that the Bloodseeker had at the start.